Welcome to another CombatFlite tutorial video. This time, we'll focus on the basics of mission planning. This will be a two-part tutorial. In the first part, we'll cover the basic mission planning functionality, and next time, we will go through some other useful, more advanced features. Let's start with adding flights. Either click on the Flight button in the Object tab or simply use the F key shortcut. Choose the blue, red, or neutral side, a country, the desired task, aircraft type, payload, and the size of the flight. Then hit the Go button. Now, start placing your waypoints by clicking on the map. You can take advantage of the snap function, which can be turned on or off in the Options tab. This function will snap the created waypoint to an airfield, navigation point, beacon, reference point, orbit anchor, or aircraft carrier nearby. If you place the first waypoint at an airfield, the waypoint type will be automatically set to take off. Similarly, the type of your last waypoint would be set to landing or alternate. The auto name function will set the name of the waypoints identical to the objects they are snapped to. The auto naming can also be turned on and off in the Options tab. You can add new waypoints to existing routes by using the Insert Waypoint button, by hitting the W key shortcut, or by dragging the midpoint between two already existing waypoints. The parameters of your flight can be changed in the panel on the left. You can add or remove flight members, as well as configure each aircraft. One of the useful features is the Copy to All Flight Members button, which copies the configuration of the selected flight member to all the other aircraft of the flight. In the coming updates of CombatFlite, the aircraft configuration functionality will be expanded to allow for setting, loading, and saving of radio presets. The waypoint parameters can be edited in the left-hand panel as well. You can change the altitude of the route leg inbound to the given waypoint as well as the speed. Now, by default, the altitude is above mean sea level, but you can change it to AGL, above ground level. Now, similarly, the speed can be either set as true airspeed, calibrated airspeed, or ground speed, but also expressed as a Mach number. Using the two small buttons on the right, you can copy either the altitude or the speed to all other waypoints of the route. You can set a time lock on the selected waypoint using the ETA locked checkbox and setting a specific time. If you set a time lock on two or more waypoints, the speed of the portion of the route between these waypoints will be recalculated in order to hit both time marks. An activity of a given duration over a waypoint can also be set. Now, for certain waypoint types, the duration is automatically preset to a default value. In the Flights tab of the Mission panel, you can easily see which waypoints are time-locked and which have an activity duration set. If you click on the first waypoint, you can see that the air-to-air to CAN channel and intra-flight frequency has been automatically chosen, respecting the aircraft's radio frequency range. If you wish, you can change it here. If needed, you can set a new air-to-air to CAN channel or in-flight frequency at any other subsequent waypoint. If the fields are left blank, that means no changes will be made at the given waypoint, and the last to CAN channel and in-flight frequency will be used. Now, let's have a look at how we can leverage orbits and reference points to greatly speed up the planning process. Let's draw a flot line and place a push point and an exit point near it. Also, let's create a hold orbit, an air-to-air refueling track, and a cap. Finally, let's also place an IP, a target, and several DMPI reference points. Now, let's create two simple flights, a cap flight and a strike or AI flight. As you see, we can snap the waypoints to the orbit anchors and the reference points. We can also assign DMPIs for the strike flight's target waypoint using the already created DMPI reference points. As you can see, corresponding waypoint types have been automatically chosen. Activity times over the second orbit anchor points have been set to default values for you, too. When exported to DCS, relevant waypoint actions are created according to the waypoint type and its parameters. Now, we will cover the DCS-related functionality in more detail in one of the following videos. This concludes Part 1 of the Basic Mission Planning tutorial. Thank you for watching.